Hello and welcome to the Wiltshire Caravans handover video for this Venus 462. It's a 2019 model and we're just going to go through, show you how everything works. As always, I start on the outside and I'm just going to go around to the back to start with. So, high brake lights, obviously your light clusters, so indicators, running lights, brake lights, reversing lights. There's your corner steadies for the back under there, place for your number plate. Obviously the most important thing is the Wiltshire Caravan sign. Okay, I have unlocked the cabinets that I could do just to make it, the lockers, just to make sure it's easier for access, just for the sake of this video. Okay, also got your grab handles so you can move this around as and when you need to. Okay, so the first thing we get to is the most important thing, possibly the toilet area. Right, so this is the area where your pink flush goes in into there. It's quite a difficult area to go. I just use an old 2-litre pop bottle, put the right amount of pink fluid in, dilute it as per the instructions on the box, and then just pour in. Okay, underneath, this is where we've got the cassette. So there it goes. There you go, there's the cassette area. So to take out, lift this up and just pull it straight towards you. Okay, nothing fancy, just straight towards you. Okay, so the cassette itself, to empty it, and you'll know when it's needs emptying, and I'll show you that inside later. That just goes forward, so the funnel's out. This comes off, lean it forward and press that to release any air or gas. Okay, now you'll want to rinse out, so slide that back, open that, and that's where you put your rinse, put the hose pipe in, rinse it all out and repeat the flushing system after closing this back and closing this. Okay, this is also where your blue fluid goes in, or you can put it in here. There's on here itself, on the lid, you can just about see there are some levels on there, just to show you how much to put in, and just look at your look at the fluid you are using to see how much you need to dilute. Okay, so again, that closes back up. Make sure you close that back up and slide that over. And that's the area. So literally just put it in and that clicks in there. You're all done. Okay, the next part, waste pipe outlets there for your 2 sinks, so kitchen and bathroom, and for the shower. That goes into a waste master, or if you have a fully serviced pitch and long enough pipe, you can put that straight down to the drain. All right. Okay. Then you've got the vents for the fridge and freezer. Alloy wheels. As you can see, this one's got a Power Touch Evolution auto engage motor mover. But there's a separate video for those. Whilst we're still over here, there's also for your vents for your microwave. So we've got to the battery box. Inside the battery box, not surprisingly, is a battery. So this is where your electric lead hooks into. So it goes in there, and you can see behind is the isolator for the Power Touch Evolution motor mover. It's put here where it is. It's difficult. Basically, it's put there so you can't engage the motor mover whilst you're still plugged in. Okay. There's your aerial for your radio, and then next bit we get to is the water. I'll just grab the pump and we can get show you how that works. Okay, so to the water. This is the pump. It's the Truma pump. This end, which is the power part of the pump, goes into your water. Lift the flap as so. The information on here is about the water filter, but that slides in and clicks in. So as long as this is your water butt is full, when you turn on the pump inside, the water pump, that will take fluid or water into your caravan. Okay. Now, just to show you the way it comes out, you can just about see this trigger here. Pull the trigger, and then that should come out, and that's your pump disengaged. Okay, next to that, this is the exhaust port. So if you've got, if you're running on gas, it's like I said, the Truma heating. If it's running on gas, that is the exhaust port for the fumes. Okay, so just go around to the front. As you can see, I've already opened up the gas locker. Room in there for 2 gas bottles, nice size. As you can see, lots of holes there because it is a gas locker, so therefore it is not a watertight locker. Okay, just a word of warning. Running on the Alco chassis. Just obviously grab handles here as well. Just need to move it back. It's a nice lightweight caravan. Then here, I didn't show you on the other side, but there's the access to the corner steadies on the front. Little external locker. It's got a 230-volt socket there as well, which is very useful. Can run that into an awning. Just going around again. Luckily, another wheel. Then you've got your details of the caravan. So you've got the CRIS number, the massive running order, and the maximum plated weight. In this case, it's 1155 for the maximum plated weight on this particular caravan. Also shows the torque settings for an alloy. It's set at 95 Newton meters, as it is for a steel one as well. Okay. There you go. Stable door. That's your awning light. Just going around to the back again. Running lights up there. You might be able to see. I might have to go around. It's just to show you where the TV antenna is. I've shown you where the radio one is. That's the TV antenna up there. Okay. Next thing, we shall be going inside and to talk about the way things work. One last quick wander around before we go inside. Okay, going on inside. Straight in front is the kitchen area. A quick sweep around of the living area. Really nicely laid out. Lovely little caravan this. And into the bathroom. Nice sized bathroom in here. I'll try to avoid the mirror. There's a shower area. There's a mirror. There's a hand. And now to show you how everything works. Okay, so how does it all work? Well, to start off with, we know we're all plugged in because I plugged it in. The power button itself is that one there. So that's your master power. Okay, as you can see, when you put that on, some lights did come on. There are all more lights to show. And to turn the main lights on is this one. So we've now got more lights. Now there are light switches all over the place in this lovely little van, but the one I couldn't find first was for the skylight, which we can actually find underneath the front. So turn that on, even more lights. It took me a while to find that. I had help. So also here at the front panel, that's your awning light. To turn your water pump on is that one. I won't leave that on because obviously we have no water connected. And this, the V button, just shows you the voltage within the battery. Okay. Now, if you come in and this power button won't work, I'll show you underneath the front bench where there is another master setting. Underneath this bench, you've got a system shutdown button. That will turn everything off. You've also got separate buttons for the heating and for the battery charger. Okay. Also within this area, you've got your fuses and your breaker switches. So if you come in, van won't power up. Certainly these are the areas to check. Okay, whilst we're already under here, there is one thing I wanted to tell you about the water system. I did show you where the pump goes in. Okay, under here also is a yellow tap. In that horizontal position, that yellow tap will allow water to come into the caravan. If that tap is upright, as in vertical, that would drain all of the water out of the system and the hot water tank. And if you then open your taps, that will run all of the water out of the caravan. Very important, specifically for winter, for winterizing. Some people don't like traveling with any fluids in the van, so it's a good time to take it out is whenever you're just about to leave the site. But certainly for winterizing, you don't want water in here during the winter. Okay, so that's first little handy hint. Okay, being in Great Britain, we should be looking at heating and hot water. So it's the Truma panel, which is next door to the master switch, etc. To turn this panel on, this is a rotary system, rotary knob, and you can also just press it in, hold it in, and that comes on. The first thing that's flashing, the little motorhome sign, that's for asking us what temperature do we want inside the van. This is a blow air heating system, very efficient. I currently set it at 18. Well, let me show you that again. Press and it'll show you the temperature. To change the temperature, down, up to whatever your desired temperature is. Press the button again to set it. This flashing doesn't mean to say we're on gas, it just means that the caravan is currently coming up to temperature. However, we don't need it on that high at the moment. It's quite warm enough in here as it is. So while that's flashing, we could set that again. However, water temperature. If we press that one, it's currently off. We could, if we turn this now, it will go up to eco or hot or boost, but I'm going to turn that straight off because we've got no water inside the tank, so I don't want to do anything to cause any problems. But that is the water heating. Turn over again, and the gas bottle and the electricity signs or the lightning signs are flashing. This is to ask us what fuel we're going to use. So select, we've got electric 1, electric 2, electric 1, mix 2, mix 1 or gas. Well, we've got no gas connected. Mix 1 is gas and a bit of electric. Mix 2 is gas and a lot of electric. Electric 1, that's a sort of a small amount of electric, probably enough to maintain things. But when you first start, if you've got it available on the pole, put it on electric 2 and select by pressing this button. Okay, turn across again and we get to the fan. So the fan can either be on eco or high. However, if we go back to the temperature of the van, select that and turn the temperature to off and select that, go across, it gives us off or vent. So basically that will just blow air at the current air temperature around the caravan. Okay, then you've got a choice of setting a timer, setting the clock, and there is an index. You can offset So if you're asking for it to be 20 degrees, yeah, you've actually got a thermometer in it and it's saying it's 25. You know you need to offset by as much as you need to do so. And if you want to go back to the screen, this is your back icon. It takes you back to the front screen. And then to turn it all off, press and hold for what seems like an eternity, and it will show off. And that's that done. So that is your hot water and your heating. If you don't understand it from my somewhat probably garbled explanations, give us a call, 01373 752 100. But we do supply manuals that will explain things in more detail. Okay, continuing around the caravan then. An area for the TV, so a light switch here, which is for this light here. But you have a 12-volt socket, antenna point, and a 230-volt socket as well. Underneath, we've got some storage compartments, plenty of storage in here. Absolutely loads of it. It's really, really nice, nicely laid out. So plenty of storage. In this front locker, there's your radio. Remember I showed you the antenna outside? Well, this is the radio. I know it works because I turned it on earlier on, even without the antenna up. But you may get to some areas where you will need that antenna up to get a signal. Okay, so here you've got a table. Just comes out, suitable for a glass of wine or maybe a cup of coffee in the morning. Again, lots of space, lots of storage space, I should say. Blinds all over the place. So you've got fly screens, blackout blinds, but just remember when you release them to hold on to them, otherwise they will spring back. Okay, you've got individual light switches on here. I mean, at the moment it doesn't look particularly bright, but it would actually look like it's really lit up in the dark, so you may only need a couple of lights on. Also got here kitchen area, so again another light switch for the kitchen area, 230-volt socket for a kettle or for your toaster, whatever. Microwave, there is an isolator switch for the microwave up in here. You've got your plate rack and some of your mugs. It's not a wine rack, well, could be. Sink, nice round sink, it's got a bowl in this one. Here's your fridge, Dometic fridge. So the options are off, on electricity. So if you're plugged into a site, if you're on a site which got the electric hookup, go on there. Gas, turn now to gas. That's your spark for the gas. Or on the battery. And that battery is not the leisure battery, that is from your car alternator. So as long as the fridge is already cold, and you have a 13-pin or 2 7s on your car, you can keep the fridge at a maintained temperature. It will not cool it down from the start, but it will maintain the temperature. Whilst we're talking of temperature, that's the temperature gauge there. Inside the fridge itself, ooh, blue light. And you've got a nice little freezer area, but nice size fridge for a 2-berth caravan. Then cooker. So you've got 3 gas burners and an electric hob. Barely look used on this van. Just one thing to notice, the electric hob will still turn on if the lid is down. So just be aware of that. The rest of it, gas burners, gas grill and gas oven separate. There's your sparker. I'm sure that's not the official name of it, but that's what I always call it. So full size grill, nice size oven. And under here is where you've got gas isolators, so you can turn the gas off individually. So you've got for the cooker, for the fridge if you're running gas, and for the hot water. You've also there got an isolator that will turn off that electric hob. So if you're worried about knocking that, you can turn it off there. Okay, into the bathroom. Surprisingly, or not, we have a toilet. Not the usual flush that on most of the videos we've done here. To get the pink fluid running after you've done what you need to do, literally it's a pump. So very simple system, very effective. And also to empty, slide that across to make sure everything floods out. But remember to close it up, otherwise you will struggle, or you won't be able to get the cartridge out, and you may struggle, try to pull it out and damage it. The individual light switches here. Again, this is a sink and a taps. They work like sinks and taps do. Okay. Shower. Shower screen. The shower screen is held in place when travelling by this clip. Shower screen closes as such. But when travelling, particularly, make sure that is kept in place. I did show you that light there, but if you have got smaller people, well actually me, we do have the lights on, light on a string. I suppose the only other things really to show you, it's just an ordinary skylight in here. To open that, push that, pulling that down towards you, that will open up. But this is a really nice feature. This one also has the long skylight or starlight. Open these and then push up until you hear a click. Nice and gentle, push it up till you hear a click and let it go. I mean, it does tell you how it there. You just have to be quite gentle with it. But I will show the new owners how that works when they come to pick it up. Blackout blinds on here as well. You've got fly screens and blackout blinds. Make it nice and dark at night. I think that's pretty much it. Standard catches on the windows. Yeah, we're pretty much there. Any questions, like I say, give us a call, 01373 752 100, and we'll help with any questions you may have. The only other thing to notice in this van, it does have an alarm, as you can see, the PIR sensor down there. So the alarm, one beep is on, two beeps is off. Okay. Lovely little van. I hope the new owners really enjoy it. I'm sure they will. Okay. Thanks for watching. If you do like our videos on YouTube, please like, and you know, if you could follow us, that'd be lovely. If you want to subscribe to us, you'll get to see all these videos. Other videos that might be of interest when it comes to the caravan, particularly if you're new to it, on our YouTube page, there's a how to hitch up and how to set up first time, and also the motor movers there. Motor movers, how to use them are on there. Thanks for your time. Bye bye now.